just before I bring you the most fantastic 2026 astrology, which is life-changing, earth-shattering for all of us, I just want to say I am doing a talk in London. It's all about the power of you, how to manifest your wildest dreams in 7 steps. How I got from being pregnant and homeless to living in a castle with rescue donkeys and the love of my life. If you can't attend the talk, please get my book, The Power of You, because everything I learned over the years to get here is in there. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go. Here's your amazing 2026 astrology. So much love. Hey, fabulous Libra. How you doing? Well, 2026 has some huge surprises and energy shifts. From the get-go, we have Neptune going into Aries. Then we have Saturn going into Aries. In fact, Saturn may be easier to remember because Saturn, the last time Saturn was in Aries was 1996. So if you're old enough, what was going on for you then? Some of those themes are likely to be repeated. But basically, the next era of your life is about authenticity and real spiritual and emotional connection and structure and commitment connected to your one-to-one relationships. That can be lovers, it can be life partners, can be best friends or business partners. In fact, it's probably likely to be all of those things because it's so intense. Neptune rules everything from fantasies to fairy tales to our spiritual home and our spiritual direction, but also lies and illusions. Fundamentally, though, it guides us on a very idealistic soul path. Now, I had a revelation the other day that Saturn is here for the very good reason of grounding that energy so that we can learn how to use this intense new energy without losing the plot. Left to our own devices, for instance, you left your own devices with Neptune in your relationship zone may sort of fall in love with an illusion or kind of want to do all these escapist things with someone and it's not real. It can get very intense and yet sort of meaningless. It could take you, down the yellow brick road, which we don't want for you, darling. So Saturn is going, I'm not having that. Enjoy a little bit of that. But when I join the party, you're going to ground yourself. You're going to understand that you can have the most magnificent, intimate relationships, one-to-one partnerships, one-to-one friendships, but you have to honor the commitment of that. Now, obviously, relationships are your middle name. You're ruled by Venus. So this should be, you've already done the homework, babe. This should be excellent for you and you're able to really handle it. Also, relationships that aren't working, it's good night Vienna. It's over. And you are not going to tolerate it anymore because you are going forward with a brand new mindset. And it's not only that, it's like you've got a soul calling to have authenticity when it comes down to your relationships. And don't forget, Saturn rips away illusions and leaves us with the cold, hard reality. But Neptune is giving us hope. So that is going to be a lot. Now, these two meet on the 20th of February. It's a once-in-a-lifetime meeting at 0 degrees Aries, your opposite sign. And there will no doubt be news, be revelation. You will see what needs to happen around the 20th. Something big's going on for the world then. And fingers crossed, let's hold a positive image of what it could be. There's a slight worry because Aries can be quite warlike. But anyway, and you are the sign of peace. So let's visualize peace on the 20th of February. But it sure will be something very intense. But I think all of this, you're going to know very early on in the year. And certainly when the sun goes into Aries as well, and we have, is it 7 or 8 planets in Aries in April, you're going to understand what this is teaching you. And hopefully you can channel a bit of that confidence and independence that Aries offers you. But it's certainly going to be wow, wow, wow. Now, in good news, you are feeling that you want to shake things up and you want to kind of make your life absolutely secure. And Pluto in Aquarius and all the Aquarius planets at the beginning of January are making you very optimistic that you can do that. You're expressing yourself more freely. You're allowing yourself to open up, and you're sort of feeling much more positive about what the year can bring. Of course, Uranus is shaking things up for everyone as that's changing sign and going into your place of adventure. You're going to travel a lot. Unexpected travel, unexpected learning, unexpected self-expression is coming your way. There will be fascinating experiences with people from other cultures. Your world is going to open up beyond what you thought was possible, and you're going to enjoy it. And there may be lots of spontaneous trips and sudden and surprising, wonderful things happening your way with you just going, yeah, I'm going to kind of open up to new experiences. You're thinking quite a bit about your home. There may be some changes in where you live this year, but fundamentally, you're like, right, bring it to me. I want it. When we have the new moon and annual solar eclipse on the 17th of February, you want to shake things up. You want to be true to passion. What are you passionate about? What really floats your boat and makes you excited about life? This eclipse is going to make you realize what's important and what isn't important. And that's swiftly followed by the Saturn and Neptune conjunction I was talking about earlier, which reveals the direction you're going in. And then on the 6th of March, Venus is going into your relationship zone. Venus is conjunct Neptune. Venus is conjunct Saturn. Sun enters Aries. It's a lot. And actually, what's really important to you, if you find yourself like it's all a bit too much, do things like go to the spa, go and get a massage, do things to balance yourself, and you'll be able to deal with it in a brand new way. But it's certainly exciting, and it's bringing brand new passion your way. The full moon in Libra is on the 2nd of April, and because it's square Jupiter, expect something fabulous, maybe some recognition connected to your work. Even if you're in two minds about whatever that job is, there could be extra recognition. The new moon in Aries with 7 planets, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Neptune, Chiron, a massive big healing. There's also conjunct Chiron, a massive big healing when it comes to your relationships. And also straight after that, on the 19th, Mars is conjunct Saturn. Whatever you want to commit to is becoming abundantly clear. There's a grand air trine on the 28th, which is, you feel the momentum of the direction you're going in, and you can see things very, very clearly. If you're interested in career more than anything else, or opportunity, 9th of June, Venus is conjunct Jupiter. You're very lucky on that day, and you're opening up. Another grand air trine on the 19th of July, and you're in there. Uranus in Gemini, trine Moon in Libra, trine Pluto in Aquarius, trine Uranus in Gemini. And then we have the North Node entering Aquarius, which is very good for you, actually. It allows you to find your people, and you will be around people, new people, I would imagine, new groups of people, new ideas, new things you want to manifest. And I reckon it's the road to happiness. The North Node is guiding you to happiness. So make sure that you're in tune. And then on the 6th of August, Venus goes into your sign. Yeah, baby. You are a love magnet from the 6th of August onwards. And then on the 12th, there's a grand air trine, a double kite, and a mystic rectangle. Huge soul revelations. Your vibration is moving to the next level. You are expanding. You are growing. You are transforming. And everything is good. A tricky day is August the 28th, because there's a T square, and you'll be sorting out, gosh, I've gone through a lot of changes so far this year, and what is meaningful and what do I need to let go of. Mercury enters your sign on the 10th of September, giving you the gift of the gab. And on the 13th, another grand air trine which pushes you towards your dreams. Whatever you're doing in September, you do very well. And of course, then the sun enters your sign. Of course, it is opposite Neptune, but you're used to that energy now. The full moon in Aries is bringing a peak experience to do with your relationships. Then there's also on that day, a grand air trine and a kite. Wow. You know, what are you going to learn? You're going to learn everything. I mean, you're going to understand life on a whole new level. Also, your vibration has changed. So you can make things happen that you felt you couldn't before. And that your day of manifesting is the 10th of October with a new moon in Libra. And retrograde Venus re-enters your sign. Woo! What abundance, love, joy, and happiness do you want to manifest? It's all there for you. This month is a revelation, and it's a good one. It's bringing you opportunity. It's bringing change, but positive change. And most of all, it's leading you to true harmony. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. So why do we at Michele Knight give you a 5-minute, no questions asked guarantee? Well, our psychics are some of the very best in the world. They are handpicked. They have 5 rigorous test readings, the final one with me, and I require very detailed information, things they couldn't possibly know just by looking at Google or social media. We want you to be totally blown away by your reading, to feel that you've chosen a psychic who you can bond with, who gets you and gives you such specific information you feel completely reassured. If this doesn't happen within the first 5 minutes, don't be shy, just put down the phone and your minutes will be topped up or refunded. Your reading should be uplifting, full of clarity and advice, and leave you empowered to make the right decisions for you. We want Michele Knight to be your spiritual home.